Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Look out, room to run here. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To the air, it's back. Running back has it on a screen now. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pass rush gets home.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
And the Canes will have to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, and he fumbles. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover.
Well, the running back here just seemed...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Demon Deacons will send their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Handoff here from the shotgun. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine trap.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Canes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the tackle, but that man moves it inside the red zone. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Still no answer for this offense.
And that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
21, Miami, 0.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to pass. It's back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel the rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's in the clear. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they've got him, the defense, with a tackle for loss to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kurt, Wake Forest has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. A play action looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, what a grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it with room to run. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. An offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. 8th play of the drive coming up. Got a long way to go on 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's back. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
And this pass is on target. Caught. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Hand it off. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call.
Holding.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Wake Forest.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Wants to throw it. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Beck. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. The Canes will crank up the tempo.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10.
29 Philly, 2-9.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Second down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. They pressure him and sack, and then he tackled inside the 10.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
How about this defense? That is called bending but not breaking. Back-to-back sacks. What a great job of not giving in and giving up on this drive. Now they've got him to 4th down and goal.
The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Miami, 6.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Mays. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Claiborne. McGann is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Pre-snap motion from the offense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Mays. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Players are down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
3rd short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. QB keeper all the way. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Wake Forest.
And the Demon Deacons line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover 2 because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, man, he played it perfectly, read the football, and made the interception.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Miami Hurricanes.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions.
Ready, set. In blue.
They get the second half started with their running play. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back to pass. It's Beck. Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Pass caught down at the 20. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Canes looking to cash in this red zone trip. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw, caught over the middle. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd down. Single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll throw it now. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. He catches the football. He is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. breaks free. He's in the clear. And the one moves the ball to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And it works. The first down to the 35.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They're going to run it here. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Demon Deacon starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The back's got it. Pointed up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone for the first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking downfield. It's back. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. He stopped him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4. And the quarterback keeps it here. The Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And completion sets up a second down play. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here. Down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team on the field now. wraps up the next drive. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and swarm with a pass rush. And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quick catch over the middle. What a stiff arm. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Little eye candy here from the offense in pre-snap motion. In the red area, it's Fletcher. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about this defense? Just so invisible against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Here he goes. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Well, Kirk, Wake Forest has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. To begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The first play of the drive now at the 25. They'll try the right side on the toss. Breaking free at the 35. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Important 2nd down play coming up. On the ground, it's Carney. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Demon Deacons pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They'll test the right side here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Loose football. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Second down after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A quick shoot. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Important third down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Back to pass. It's back. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move and change that incompletion. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Really love the call here on third down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
It's a shotgun run call. Brought down, but broke a tackle. It's a solid game there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
And the back gets the football. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Canes with first and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Working clock with the ground game. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Now here's the toss play. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Demon Deacons will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal of the game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Dropping back. It's back. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to get the offense the football at the 42.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.